Yo, it's the Land Assassin. What's up? What's happening, dudes? Let's see how long this stream lasts, because I don't know what is going on, but the battery was not charging the GoPro correctly. Who knows? All I know is that we are back. We will ride it out as long as we can. We are fishing till 11-ish. We are now on the Cousins. Now, dudes, you know it is flat calm, and we are going to try and make them bite. Let's see what happens. Jonathan, what up, dog? Let's see how long the GoPro allows us to play. We will be fishing till 11-ish. We are out here on the Cousins. We are throwing that Mag Dizzy, the mutilated Mag Dizzy, but it is not mutilated beyond functionality. It is just mutilated, bro. It's got no tail. I had to clip the head off a couple times. Who cares? It's still, I still ride with it. There's a bite. Let's see if I can. Oh, bros, I waited too long. The heck was that? I waited too long. I tried to let him bite it. All right, stay focused, homie. Stay focused. Get locked in. First cast, there was already a bite out here. I just missed it. My bad. I'm gonna do small little movements so that I can stay in hook setting position. Can't believe I missed that one. We will probably rock for about a minute or two out here. What up, Creel? Unlimited. What's happening? I don't know what the deal was with that, guys. I've been saying that all morning. Stay in position. And yet I get out of position. So what up, guys? What happened while I was gone? There's a little drop right here. It's not very big. It's about, right now we're in 8 feet of water. It's probably about a 2-foot little drop. But it happens when you come out the grass. Some eggs were picked. I caught a little one, dude, over there at the bridge, but I kept getting stuck over there. So I was like, you know what? We're out of here. It was just a little, it was a little Juan, bro. I'm gonna get some water real quick before I dehydrate. It'll be funny if I'm sitting down and I catch a fish, but when I'm standing up, I don't catch fish. I am still fishing, guys. And we are back. Let's see. Faith, what's up? What's going on here? Do I gotta chop the head off a little bit because it's sliding down? We'll give it one more run. And then we'll see. Trying to pop out that grass. Probably balled up my worm. I can see the grass right there. Definitely balled up my worm. That was not a bite. That was just having to go through all that grass. It's decently thick right there, so we'll cast outside of that grass. Dude, my brother tells me to, I don't know what weight, what pound test he says he uses, but he's all like, hey, bro, I put maybe 30-pound mono or something, and he stabs it through the eye of the hook. Through the worm, but through the eye of the hook, and it doesn't, I'm assuming that's what you were talking about there, Moon. And it's supposed to stop it from sliding down. But it will also stop it from sliding up. And I depend heavily on the fact that that worm will slide up the line. You guys have seen it up the line a couple times. I depend on it to go up the line so that it could save itself and not get totally destroyed. All right, we're throwing to the pino. You guys have told us or heard me say it many times. Throw to the pino. To the pino. It's because that grass is now growing out further. There's this stringy grass. It's not hydrilla. It's not eel grass. It's just some kind of stringy grass that there we go. Ah, that's like a better fish right there, bros. I don't know if it's a BBL, but it is definitely a better fish. Throw to the pino, my dudes. Where's Derek? This fish was, well, I mean, we haven't landed it, but this fish was hooked with the perfectly angled hook. The modification of the perfectly angled hook. We have not landed this one just yet, but this was off of the mutilated Mag Dizzy worm. It just looks like a little John. The mutilated Mag Dizzy worm. Wait, don't go. No, it was still on the line and now it's gone. No. Oh well, guys, but this is more than likely just a little John. We will see. I don't believe this to be a BBL, but we will see. Let's have ourselves a waterside chat here as we discuss with this fish why it bit that mutilated Mag Dizzy. Yo, dog, why you out there picking on my worms, player? This right here is just a little John. This fish is okay. Just a little John. We will verify, but I am sure, based on my certified calibrated arms, that this right here is just a little John. Biz Bates, where you at, dog? We were gonna go to the humps so we could show you what lives at the humps. But instead, the GoPro cut off and maybe they missed it. Maybe they're here. This fish is definitely a little John. This fish is okay. Here we go. Biz Bates, in case you're still watching, this fish is for you. That was a little John off of the cousins, as it is hump day. Our Mag Dizzy is now gone, so we are going to have to pull out another Mag Dizzy. I should have had a guessing game. You guys should have guessed what bait I was going to put on this Texas rig. What would you guys have guessed if I told you I was going to put a worm on this Texas rig? What would you guys have guessed? My guess is it wouldn't have been a Mag Dizzy. You guys would have guessed 1,000 different worms. But we are throwing the green pumpkin Mag Dizzy in full strength. We are reloaded. This is a dangerous combination right here, guys. A Mag Dizzy and the perfectly angled hook. Calculations were done on the water. Psh, bros, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. That fish weighed. Hold on. Let's moonwalk back here and see where my scale is. That fish weighed 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Just a little John. 3 pounds, 4 ounces, guys. But that is not shabby. I better tighten up my drag. That was going to cost me. We are throwing pino. There's grass out towards the pino. We are in some grass. That stringy grass. Guys, let's hope that we don't wake up Derek. So if you guys can keep the volume down in the chat. Snozook, take off your caps. Oh, I'm sure that Snozook is not here. Silver has rotated around. That's why we had a problem. Faith, I'm only concerned with how your imaginary family is doing. How are they doing, bro? I haven't heard from them in a while. I'm hoping that everything is good between you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't have an imaginary fight or anything. Because I imagine those could get crazy. Ha! 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 Alright, that's cool. But I do imagine that those could get crazy, dog. Yo, what up, Mike? Dennis, what's up? What's happening? I'm outcasting my braid. I might have to do something about that. Silver has turned, so we're gonna have to get the right angle. I mean, there's a patch of grass right here, right in front of me, so I should probably pull off. I should pull off just a little bit. What used to be the mark is no longer the mark because the grass has grown. Then your imaginary family is pretty smart. All right, let's pull off just a tad. I don't know who put my trolling motor on. Frickin' 3. Frickin' snail walking out here. Negative, Mike. I am not punching grass. I'm just staying on the outskirts. I mean, I'm on top of the grass, just popping out of the grass here and there, but not punching that. That's a man's game, bro. Really, the reason we don't do it is because that's way further up the lake, dog. It's way far up the lake. I mean, I guess there might be a spot over here or so that you could do it. We've tried it 2 times, both times not really successful, so we just kind of, there was not a lot of draw to it, you know what I'm saying? If we had gone out there and been all like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, then we would have thrown out there and punched. Bro, we'd drive miles just so that we could go over there and punch, but both times were unsuccessful. Bro, it is flat calm out here. I don't really go up the lake that much, dude, because, I mean, we could catch fish right here. So going up the lake is, it's a little cost intensive, bro, compared to just showing up right here. That's 5 minutes from my house, and I'm just like, put it in, boom, I'm out, later. But going further up the lake, that then means, okay, I gotta wake up at a different time, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I'm like, bruh, that's a lot of preparation for something that I could just do right here. Now Silver's turning in a different direction. Silver's butt has a mind of its own, guys. It definitely has a mind of its own. I don't pretend to understand it. You are correct, Creel. I would have to get out of bed sooner, and I'd be all like, Anyways. That is the problem. Nobody wants to get out of bed sooner. In fact, I should have been out on the water sooner today, but I don't know. My eyelids were kind of stuck to my eyeballs, and I was all like, what the heck is going on here, guys? Can I just open my eyes? And then I heard the voice of the moderator as she shook me. I was like, what? What's up? And she's like, hey, you gonna get up? And I was like, oh yeah. And then I peeled my eyelids off. She told me that the pollen was high or something like that, and I was like, I guess. See, that's another metric I don't keep track of. Pollen count, bite windows. I don't keep track of all that stuff. Current pulling, I don't keep track of any of that. I just come out here and fish. I fish around, find out, see if we can't tussle with some of these BBLs. Unlimited saying, I better not be getting up earlier. Something just jumped behind me. Okay, let's see if the phone can stand in my shadow. We'll fish for a little bit longer, guys. It is roughly around 11-ish, and I was told that I have, let's just call it a date of some sort. I was told that my fate has been determined. And I have a date-ish. So 11-ish might actually be 11-ish. But then again, it's always 11-ish. One of these days, we will be at Mordor. And anything can happen at Mordor. Anything. And that includes no fish. But we have not hit up Mordor in a while. Well, so here's the thing, Alabama Bassin. I'm not going to invite Faith anywhere that I'm going because Faith, he stepped out on the live stream, so I can't hang out with Faith. Ain't that right, Faith? Oh, Terry. I am definitely hot, dude. I am definitely hot, dog. But I'm just kind of used to it. So I appreciate the concern there, Terry. But we also have to keep in mind that that underneath the clothes, you find a man. And inside of that man, you find his nucleus. And my nucleus just so happens to be extremely Mexican, bro. So heat, whatever, dog. Heat is okay with me. I'll sweat it out. But cold, I'll cry it out. Cold, I will shiver like a chihuahua on a 80-degree day. I will be up here and I'll be like, oh man, it's freaking cold. But of course, I'll try and tough it out because again, my nucleus is of the Mexican descent. So because of that, I'm not allowed to quit. But either way, It is definitely hot right now. I got drops of sweat going down my face. I got drops of sweat all over the place. So do not be fooled. Do not be fooled with how cool I look, because I'm definitely not cool. I mean, I am, but like temperature wise, I am not. But like to hang out with, I'm cool, dog. Definitely. So let's not get that twisted. Definitely cool to hang out with. Ask Unlimited. Ask Creel. Though he said he was leaving, so I don't know if you could ask him, but... Dang, bro. Terry's out there swimming in his boxers. Now, why would I do that, Snozook? GM is correct. That is why they're called Mexicans and not Mexicants. All right, there's somebody creeping up on me. Is that Eric? And he's all on my, he's coming in all on my fishing spot. He doesn't know any better. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? Got you no more?
Nah, I missed a couple at the bridge. I caught a 3-pounder here, and I caught some catfish.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna pull it out. You gonna be out here all day?
No.
What time you're leaving?
Probably in about like 15 minutes or so.
Oh, never mind, bro.
Why?
I was gonna grab lunch. I see if you wanted something.
Oh, no. Well, that's where I'm going. Apparently, I was told I got a lunch date.
Oh, lunch day. You coming back out this evening?
Well, it's supposed to be thunderstorms and stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
What time?
About 3 on up.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I popped in right now, because I had planned to just hit it up in the afternoon, but I was like, oh, I might get rained out, so nah, I better go right now.
Yeah. I see you out here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something. If you wanted something, I was gonna bring you something if you wanted something.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it, but I don't eat when I'm on the boat.
You serious?
Yeah. I fast the entire time, bro. You gotta stay hungry, dog, because if you stay hungry, you stay focused. When you're full, you're just all like, whatever, dog. I'll just throw here, do this. Nah, bro, when you're hungry, you stay zoned in.
All right, man.
And you're right there just like, this guy's an idiot. He's gonna starve.
Really? I have to eat, bro.
Yeah.
I have to have something in my belly. I can go a few hours without eating, for real, you know.
Oh, I got something in my belly, dog. It's water. That's all I got. The other day, my brother came on and we were fishing at night. And then he was like, hey, bro, you don't have any snacks. And I'm like, dude, have you ever seen the Rodcast, bro? I don't got food on the boat, dog. Like, and he's like, what, you got nothing? And I was like, no, bro. So I don't know why he thought any different. It's not like he's never hung out here, but anyways.
I'll be gonna grab me some lunch, and if I get ran out, I'll just go home. But I'm planning on fishing the rest of the day.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain, but dude, it's Alabama weather, bro. These guys, they say it's gonna rain, and I'm like, dude, there's not even a cloud out here. What's going on? And then they don't say it's gonna rain, and all of a sudden, oh God, what happened?
I'm gonna keep an eye out on the weather, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me that, because I wouldn't. I mean, I eventually I would have found out later on. But,
I hope so, dog. Eventually you'll be like, what is this? What is this stuff coming out of the sky?
hey, what color worm you throwing, bro?
Right now, just a green pumpkin. But I usually throw green pumpkin magic.
Yeah.
But this is just a green pumpkin right now.
Quite a few earlier, man. A little dank, bro.
Dude, right at the bridge, I was throwing this worm. And I missed what I believe to be a 4-pounder. And I missed some other bites.
Really?
So, yeah, I was just chilling right there at that corner of that bridge on both sides.
Okay.
But on the corner on this side.
Okay.
So,
I seen you this morning.
yeah. And then the opposite side over there. Because I get hung up on those other sides. The ones headed towards Arab.
Yeah.
I get hung up on those for some reason. But these two on this side, I don't have that problem.
Okay.
Or as much. I still get hung up, but just not as much.
Yeah. All right, big homie, be careful.
All right, dog. Stay safe out here.
Dude.
This, I guess, is technically, guys, the calm before the storm. If a storm were to arrive. Oh, Terry apparently caught himself a buzz. And not a buzz bait, but a buzz. Dennis, the chat is always interesting. So, Eric didn't know any better, bros, but he did just cruise over the area that I was casting to. But I'm sure he didn't know any better. He just pulled up right behind me, and I'm assuming that he didn't see what direction I was casting, because Silver was facing in that direction. So it would make sense that more than likely I was fishing this way. But anyways, we will continue to cast in this direction. What time is it? I got to make sure I'm not late to my date. These lunch dates, bro. They pop in there unexpectedly. So, we had a chance at a BBL today and we missed it. It was speculated that it was this perfectly bent angle hook, but I seriously doubt that. I think it was just, it looked hooked well to me. And then next thing you know, it did a sprint downward and potentially maybe ripped its upper lip off. Who knows? Because it looked like it was hooked pretty well. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, guys. But you're right, Moon. He's just firing them up, bro. He's causing chaos. And in the chaos, the fish are just cruising around. They're like, what's going on? What's going on? Why are all these fish just scattering? I'm gonna eat them. All of them. Every single one of them. when we go on the lunch date, that is when I become my alter ego, the Latin assassin. On the water, I then become the Latin bassassin. You want to go back to the bridge? You want to go back to the bridge, dog? Well, it'll have to be on a different Rodcast because I have roughly negative minutes left to fish. That is an estimate, bros. It is a rough estimate that I have negative minutes to fish. Plus or minus, I have negative minutes to fish. Give or take negative minutes. We are on borrowed time right now. I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna tell the moderator, the Rodcast made me do it. And she's gonna say, I don't care. And then I'm gonna be in trouble. And then my streak's gonna end. Then everybody will be relieved. They'll be like, it's about time. It's about time somebody put some sense into this fool. All right, guys, we have roughly 5 more casts, 5 more worm casts to see if we can't pull out a potential buzzer beater. I will stay out of that. I will stay out of that discussion, as not every comment that is made is a reflection of the Rodcast. fool's trying to get me murdered. I believe this to be the second of 5 casts. In this Rodcast, we were able to miss a fish and catch a fish. It was an alright fish. It was a 3 and change. 3 and change, Little John. I mean, we ain't gonna ride home to mom about it. The chief will be all like, I don't care about this stupid fish. Why are you telling me about this stupid fish? And I'll be like, oh, my bad, chief. That's just a saying where they say, you know, ride home to your mom about it. And I just thought I should tell you about it, chief. She'd be like, Mijo, don't be wasting my time. I don't want to read this. But all right, next time I'll send you a picture book. And she'll be all like, I don't even want to know about this. I don't know why you and your brother fish so much. I'll be like, Chief, do not put me in the same category as that guy. That was very weird. I believe that was 3 of said number of casts. This should be 4. Uh-oh, I said something. Well, I guess I said something. That was my conscience right there, bro. That was a Jiminy Cricket of my conscience right there, informing me that I should probably, eventually, possibly, maybe get off the water. I believe this to be 4 of 5 casts. We have one more cast left, guys. I must be a man of my word. I said 5 casts-ish. And I must, at a minimum, throw the 5. Now, some would say, okay, well, hold on. If you're a man of your word, then you should get off the water and take the moderator to lunch. But there is one key aspect that we are not taking, or you guys are not taking into consideration. And that is, that was not my word. I was told. That was not me saying, oh yeah, moderator, I will take you to lunch at exactly this time. That was me being told, we will be eating somewhere. I'll be like, oh, is that a fact? All right, let me pencil you into my schedule here and see what that's all about. So it is not like I am breaking my word. Hold on, guys. This is a pseudo cast because there's some floating eelgrass that got in the way. So I have to throw again. Because that floating eelgrass, it messed up my vibe all the way through there because I had to run it through pretty fast. So we will vibe again. This is cast 5A. This is cast 5A. I mean, technically this should probably be cast 5B. But this is cast 5-ish. Let's see what cast 5A brings. Besides heartache. Trouble. Who knows what else? Peace out, Snoozuk. Well, hold on, Creel. Hold on. Now, yesterday I did say, all right, guys, we won't be on in the morning because we will be on in the afternoon. Now, I always say this, Creel. I say, God willing, weather permitting. So because of that, we had to make an adjustment, bro, because weather permitting is more than likely not possible in the afternoon. So we had to make an adjustment. That's what happened here. This is 5B, and this will be the last cast. So let's work this worm so slow, bro, that the worm will just give up and be all like, yo, I'm done, dog. But yeah, Creel. So there is a little bit of a difference there. It must be done, dog. I cannot control the weather. The storms have moved, dog. I haven't checked the weather. I had no need to check the weather because we've accomplished said task. Then I got to go eat lunch, and more than likely, the moderator is going to make me